You heard it here, folks. She's about to you bitches are done. It's over for you. But
get ready.
Welcome to back to the Crimson Report, where we are going to talk about current news and things and the
bringing it to you live.
I just had a stroke there.
From the monastery.
And you didn't even help me.
We are reporting live.
So,
oh my gosh,
sister, I have brought you out here today because I have some important news I want to talk about.
Oh my gosh, let's talk about something controversial.
It's getting me together. It's getting me together. So,
yes,
let me let you know. So, I'm part of the Drag Race fandom.
Yes.
So, as you know, so there's a little bit of like tick for tags, discourse, and like hypocrisies going on.
Okay.
So, it is within my philosophy and well-known fact at this point that the Drag Race fandom has a color problem and will look at issues that have, let's say, we'll look at general issues, and if a white queen has committed those issues, she is given more freedom and leeway to mess up than the black queens.
Okay, so you're saying that people are being more critical of the black queens versus the white ones. So
yes, and I feel like I need to make this video because I'm one of the white girls. So I'm. It is frustrating for me to see that. How can you not see the lack of equality between judgment between these two queens, especially within how much of a difference there is between their follow count. So, this is specifically going to tackle the one regarding Nina Bonina Brown, Gottmik, and Trixie Mattel because of the recent videos that we foresaw and we're going to talk about. Okay. So, let me give you a quick timeline. I am a Drag Race fanatic, and my judger over here, the judge of reason...
to be determined. But I'm just a speculator. Like, I watched Drag Race and fell off after season 2 because I just was in other things at the time. But I liked the show. I just fell off. So I'm very much like, ooh.
And you're very much into... I spill all the gossip her. So you are informed about the things here or there.
Right.
So this whole issue started when Nina Bonina Brown was doing one of her regular YouTube shows and one of her videos, and it was like a review where she responded to a comment about somebody saying a comment alongside of a trans man having curves, like something. It was a vague comment, or it was not a vague comment, but it was a random comment basically calling out their femininity or whatever. So Nina Bonina Brown just saw the video and, like anything, just reacted to it. Whoop, 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 did not say anything that was malicious or negative, in my opinion. Right. And I watch her actively, so I think I would be somebody that has a well knowledge of, like, deciphering that. So the internet went up in storm. And this is when the white girls decided that it would be a good team to get their clout and their press because they were going to be on All-Star 6. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Because they were going to be on season 13. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was because they were, probably going to have future endeavors. So Jan and Rose, I remember these two, were the ones that, like, verbally spoke out and made statements such as, like, some people are making hateful and violent threats towards trans people. Like, you should not doing what the white girls do best. I feel like it's their time to come and save the girls.
Yeah,
and
they're performing their good deeds on social media.
And it's like, wow, great. I'm so happy you took the hood off tonight. But, like,
keyboard warrior.
Literally. So ever since I've been looking at them with a careful eye because they looked at whatever that situation and got the concept that attacking a gay person of color, like they did, if they were so concerned about the rights and the justices and that, then you would have known that a gay person of color did not attack that person. They just reacted to something.
Yeah. What was said about in the comment? Like, what
it was just literally like, oh, we all know why Gottmik or something has curves. It was something along the side of, like, basically saying, like, she's got curves or something, implying that she has feminine like features or something, which she had those things while she was in drag, or while they were in drag, but she doesn't mind. She said that she doesn't mind being called she while she's in drag. Okay. Like, so my thing is, so you girls got on this Nina because she basically had a reaction to what somebody said. She didn't say anything. She didn't say like this person is bad or this person's bad. Like, she didn't say that, but she got labeled as transphobic because of that scenario, correct? Right?
Because they perceived it as negative. And
please.
it's very much y'all coming up with a whole idea in your head and running with it without actually bringing in the person involved.
So my point is, it is so easy for the white girls to do that because they don't see that for some reason you guys see the faultness within these queens so quickly, which in my opinion wasn't even a fault because she didn't do anything to disrespect. It was literally like in the context, if I show it to you, which we'll do after the video, like you'll be like, I personally feel like, oh, I don't feel like that was transphobic. I don't feel like that was said with malicious and hate. Whatever. Fast forward, things got over. Some queen said something, and then others stayed silent because they knew that I feel like Nina didn't mean it that way. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It blew over a little bit.
Okay.
Recently, as I've shown you a couple minutes ago, we've seen video surface of Miss Trixie Littell, a popular, famous Caucasian drag queen, which I do think she's also Native American, but right. So
like, that's a common
plot. She's a white girl. Like, which word? That's fine. Whatever. She just came out, or there have been many reports on her saying the granny word that starts with tyranny. Right. And she's been caught saying it 3 times on popular recent shows. Now, I'm of the belief that I don't police anybody's wording, and that there's a difference between physical violence and like verbal things.
Yeah, verbal maliciousness.
So I'm not here to like police. So I'm not here to say whether anyone's using of that word is right, wrong, or whatever. But what I will call out to, you girls jumped, stomped, and clapped Nina when she was in a position where she just reacted to something somebody else said. And y'all destroyed her, and y'all called her violent, and bitches like Rose and Jan were like instigating like this, like, oh, she should get whatever she's got coming to her because she's over here attacking trans people, when it's like, bitch,
promoting online attack.
Right. It's like, bitch, where are you now when this white girl is saying the word? Because since now that you have physical evidence, you can now go and storm her and let her know that she's a terrible human being. Oh, or is that not going to happen because the Caucasian unity?
Because she comes in with the ha-has and the...
Right, with the kikis. Or is the Caucasian unity going, oh, but that's Jan. Oh, but that's Rose. Oh, but that's Trixie. Oh, but that's her.
Very telling.
So my question to y'all, because this is the reports are coming in. We want to know from you, the Drag Race fandom, are y'all gonna keep allowing? And I'm not saying go and cancel anybody or go and destroy the other girl, but it's like, are y'all going to realize that the same amount of effort that you guys put into Queens of Color is not the same amount of effort that you guys put into white queens when they're being canceled? What are you girls? Come on, where is the one bang?
Where's the outrage?
Right, because where is the, oh, Trixie, you can't say that. Oh, Trixie, what was this? Oh, Trixie, we're not gonna extend. This bitch is selling out arenas and selling out this and that, which were good for her. I live for gay people succeeding and thriving, but then Miss Nina Bonina Brown does something and you bitches want to castrate her.
You literally want to crucify her, and it's like...
And then Mick was the drag queen that they were talking about. She made a comment recently on Violet Chachki's thing, and she was like, oh, well, some people were too busy worried about my curves. When it was like, and my thing is, she's allowed to say what she wants, or they can say what they want, like, work, I live for it. It's like, it can go back and forth.
Right.
But then it does kind of drive, because that came out of nowhere. So it was kind of like, also, you want to bring it back up. So then can we not make the argument that you yourself as a trans man that knows what discrimination is like is okay with now belittling black people and gay black people at that, because you know what that is the effect that is going to have. Ultimately, what you say in that shade, they're going to take it over there to that queen and then wish death upon her, call her N-word, call her that one with
a nugget.
A nugget with ER at the end. So it's like, so do we not hold you accountable for that, or because you're a trans man you're untouchable? Or because you are we not gonna? Here's my thing: am I now allowed, and like rightfully so, because she incited violence towards a gay black man? So am I not gonna cancel her and read her to death?
Yeah, it's like, because I have all the check marks on the list. I'm a person of color. I am a gay person. I'm a trans person. I'm a this and this and this, X, Y, and Z, everything. It's like, so you just get the ultimate pass and you can just go around and
you can do whatever you want.
This is just coming off very much as like the oppressed Olympics. And
which,
like,
girl, let's literally
like, it's not a fucking, like, I don't know.
Oh, but you're this and I'm that. Oh, but I'm this and then I'm that. And then what if I'm this and this?
And because I have all of the things, I am allowed to stay within my victimhood type of thing.
Which is like, work. Stay within your victimhood all you want. But like, why are you not? Why is there such a despair? Because my thing is community. I'm talking to my community.
Yes.
Like bacon and tomatoes.
And it's just, you know, when you're gonna have all of that, it's like and then you get outraged when people start acting like that. It's like, you better hold everybody accountable.
Because all you bitches prove, no tea, no shade, that as long as they're white, it doesn't matter if they're trans, if they're gay, if they're lesbian, if they're fat, if they're this, as long as they're white, y'all will not read. Yes, y'all will not read them, because guess what? They're not black. Oh, so he's a trans man that competed on Drag Race? Oh, well, was attacking the trans man because that's literally how they put it, because they degrade her, they shade her, they do this to, like,
they said that she did all the things that she didn't even do.
She didn't even do it. Like, they act like Nina literally said trans people should not be on Drag Race, trans people should not compete, she's a trans man, so she shouldn't be. Never said none of that. They never watch. The people that critique also don't watch her review. They also don't get the full tea. They also don't look at things in the scope of like, let me look at the whole context, not this 30-second clip that was pasted so that white bitches can go on Twitter and then just proclaim that things is violent and aggressive. Also, I love when you bitches that motherfucker have never been in a fight in your life or have never even tussled a little bit talk about some violent and aggressive. Bitch, go to sleep. Turn off the phone. Y'all wouldn't know what violent is if it hit y'all. What are y'all talking about?
Literally, because listen, there's gonna be people out there that I heavily do believe that some people just need to get punched in the damn mouth.
Yeah.
And whatever. But it's just, it comes off very much so like, what was it that I was gonna say?
The girls were ranting.
The girls were ranting. No, but it's like you're acting conveniently confused, like,
right.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, no, like, you can see it clear as day, like, what is happening, and it's very much selective outrage. Like, you're only doing this to people that don't have as much of an attention or whatever, because you want to start policing and acting like keyboard warriors and do your good deed for the day, when really you're being stupid. And then on top of that, this also exposes that no one likes to do research.
Yeah.
Like, no one, like, this floating tweet, like, a TikTok or anything that has, like, misinformation that is kind of like a hot take.
Right.
People will literally take that and run with it without actually, like, watching the full thing. Because that happens all the time. Like, I literally did that the other day. But still, and it's just like, girl, where's the energy? And if you knew what the truth was, like, would you still go to her defense and, like, not say anything? No? Well, okay. But if you're gonna still not say anything, you're gonna act like you're just gonna disappear and act like nothing happened, then that just shows your true colors. Like, you don't like black people.
Like, and my point is, I hate it when it's misconstrued. Oh, so you're defending this person? Like, no. At the end of the day, LGBT creators and content and all that stuff should be supported and uplifted, because we don't have that many as it is. So support. But I'm not about to sit here and like allow the disparity or like the difference in when a white person, whether they're a trans man or not, or whether they're just a cis gay man doing drag, whatever they do, they will be forgiven for what it is and looked over it, and will not be held to the same standard as the person of color. And Drag Race has shown that time and time and time again, no matter if the producers get involved, no matter if they give these girls second and third and 8 chances, it be the fans that have such a fucking problem with literally being fair.
Listen, racial bias is not like it happens everywhere. It doesn't matter if you're straight, gay, Asian, Chinese, whatever. Like, if that happens, and it's like, it just takes a lot of people like having to realize like that within themselves for them to really like, oh, okay, I am the problem. Like, maybe we should start holding everybody accountable and stop giving everybody passes, or conveniently acting like they didn't do anything wrong and then trying to crucify somebody else for not even doing anything at all. Like, y'all literally misconstrued everything. Like, they made up a whole narrative about things that she said and done that she didn't even do.
So it was like, what are y'all upset about? This is where it gets very weird for me, because when you dissect it all, it's like, what are y'all upset about when this other girl said kind of the same thing and y'all didn't say nothing? It's giving very, let's take the denominators away and one is white and one is black.
There we go.
So it's like, girl, it's not me. I'm trying to do the math for you. I'm trying to see what's happening. I'm trying to see where your perspective is. But if the only thing I'm seeing is that one is white and one is black.
Another thing, too, that is really, you know, very interesting is that you can tell all of this is just a performance.
Yeah.
Like, all of these girls don't really care about any of this. They just want to have their 2 cents of relevancy because...
They want to be like, I stand with you liberals because I am the liberal queen. And it's like, why don't you just be yourself? That would be cool.
Why don't you be yourself and actually read and watch what the fuck is actually happening so you can actually form your own opinion and not regurgitate a 30-second TikTok that's actually incorrect.
I could not have...
Sand coffin,
sand burial. Because at this point, like, yeah, so honestly with that, it's honestly, I think you surmised it the best way. Like, can y'all make more informed decisions, especially in the Drag Race fandom? Because I understand, I love the fans as well, because we have literally made this show keep going and keep going and keep going.
Oh, yes.
So we stand the fans, but
don't be a goldfish.
Come
short attention span, have an ass. I'm reading all of y'all.
Come on. Let's not look at...
Do better as a human being.
There you go. And that's how I wanted to end it. Do better.